Hello everyone, welcome to your Amakhosi channel. Essential like, comment, subscribe, guys. See how I'm starting today, starting with bored face. I'm really bored. I'm bored. I was watching Nkululeko and Zovilagazi. So he was interviewing him from the word go. He was saying that you saw that Kaizer Chiefs, they signed Monyane, they signed Flava, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, he signed this, and whoever else they signed. And I was like, why was the attitude? What's with the attitude? And then as the interview continued, he's asking him, and you see in his questioning that he's pushing him to answer in a certain way. It was like he's trying to hold his gun on Zovilagazi to answer in a particular way, and Zovilagazi answering that way. It was like, okay, you know what, probably this is what you spoke about. You are my boss or something. I was bored. I was really bored watching that interview. But I was like, let me finish it and probably there'll be some positive things that will come out of it. Guess what? Till the end, there was nothing positive about Kaizer Chiefs and the new players the Kaizer Chiefs signed. I felt like they had their expectations in terms of the players that the team was supposed to sign. And now that they didn't sign those players and therefore they spoke bad of Kaizer Chiefs, they kept on speaking about Kaizer Chiefs should have went for Mbule. Kaizer Chiefs, instead of going for Mbule, they went for this guy. The only thing that I say that is positive coming from Tso was him talking about Espesi. But the way that they spoke about Kaizer Chiefs, the fact that Kaizer Chiefs has been not even a top five team, they've been fighting for they've been trying to fight for top 8. Even last season, they didn't even get to top 8. And the type of players that they signed, it's unknown players, and they don't think that those players would make a grade. It's like Kaizer Chiefs, they signed all these players that are coming from unknown leagues. I mean, they spoke about Kaizer Chiefs. Why is it that they went and signed Ifen, 4th division in EPL? Instead of going to NFD, why didn't they do that? Because simple means that that's their standard now. I've never watched something and I got irritated in the before even finish. I went and commented you know what? Let me not misquote what I said. I said that some people talk because they have a platform. Point of view from the people who have a voice. You all of a sudden acting as prophets who lie. Since already you are telling us that Kaizer Chiefs will fail, since they didn't even sign the players that you wanted and players that you know. I was bored. Why are these guys pushing a certain agenda? Because it's simple to me. They're pushing a certain agenda, and I was like, you know what, wow. It's so sad that people who carry the voice sometimes don't know how to use their platforms. You're supposed to be platform that gives hope. I don't say lie. A platform that sort of break each and every team holistically and truthfully so. But as soon as Kaizer Chiefs, they go and sign players that you don't know, you go about speaking so bad about Kaizer Chiefs. What is it that Kaizer Chiefs have done to these people to go out to speak lies about Kaizer Chiefs and to spread propaganda against Kaizer Chiefs? What is it that Kaizer Chiefs have done to these guys? There are channels, there are platforms that go out these other teams, these teams that don't want to sell to Kaizer Chiefs. You can say whatever that you want, but there are channels that are these other clubs don't want to sell to Kaizer Chiefs, and then they will go and sell a player at a cheaper price to these other teams. But as soon as Kaizer Chiefs, they knock on their doors, they ignore them. And they price Kaizer Chiefs out of the market. But as soon as the other teams come, this is why it seems like your super sports, they are where they are today. This is why even Spurs, they are where they are today. Because theirs was to fight Kaizer Chiefs. Guess what? This team, it might not win cups. But it's not going to fail on being in PSL and competing. And the fact that they bought no-name players according to you, these key times, I'm telling you now, you might be in for a shock. You might be in for a shock. Because for the first time in so many years, Chiefs did not buy the Amakhosi signings that you are expecting. Because it seems as if every team, for it to make it to you, it must sign a Amakhosi signing. Must have these big names, well-known players. It's not about quality anymore. It's not about quantity and being known. And quality to you, it's the quality that you prefer, not the quality that Kaizer Chiefs or the coach needs. Who plays these boys? Who put them in the starting 11? Who knows what they want? If the coach says that, okay, Sharp, this is what I've been asked to cook, he knows what he's supposed to cook, and therefore he will get the ingredients that he needs. Whether he bought them at Woolworths or he bought them at Checkers, if that ingredient he bought at Checkers is going to result to what is needed, it doesn't matter where he bought them. Some people will be shocked that my waistcoat, the one I was wearing at the wedding, I went and bought a fabric at Plaza Shop, at Oriental Plaza. And I chose a guy at Oriental Plaza to go and make it for me. But when you look at that Oriental Plaza waistcoat that I was wearing, it was the same as the suit that I wore at the wedding that I bought at Rosebank. So what I'm saying to you, sometimes it's not about who you have in terms of the names that are well known and where you bought these players or where they were playing, but it's all about combining a team that will serious content for everything that is available. People who go far. This is why teams in the EPL, they were shocked about a Leicester City. Leicester City is coming from nowhere and collecting 90 plus, if I'm mistaken, points, and to win the league coming from down there. And you might be in for a shock. I'm repeating this. So many teams, they look down on Leicester City because they're coming from the second division. You are looking down on Kaizer Chiefs because they didn't buy Mbule. If we bought Mbule, you're going to say that Kaizer Chiefs, they went and bought a drunkard. You're going to say that Kaizer Chiefs, they went and bought a free agent because you are busy talking about free agents, Kaizer Chiefs and free agents. Your Kylian Mbappé were free agents. Your Messi were free agents. The team that bought Neymar in Brazil, he was a free agent. Modric bought by AC Milan, free agent. Guys, free agents, that does not mean that players are not good quality. I'll keep on singing this. And one day I'll release an album talking about free agents, not necessarily mean that they're bad players. This media, the guys who have these platforms, that they grow because they have people who go against tarnishing the name of Kaizer Chiefs. I'm telling you, one day, I'm not cursing you, one day, that channel will hit a stagnant. And you ask yourself, why are you losing fans? Why? Because you go out like tarnishing other names. I mean, you hear guys coming from Orlando Pirates talking about Kaizer Chiefs, like the fans, saying that Kaizer Chiefs this season, I'm telling you, it looks like it's going to compete this season because of the people that they went to buy. If we don't get players who are coming from PSL, who are known because you watch PSL, you don't watch other leagues, and we have scouting that is happening, and then all of a sudden, when we buy players that you don't know, and then all of a sudden that we are a bad team. It's sad what is happening in this media. It's sad what is happening in PSL. This is not me, and I want you to hear me loud and clear and carefully. This is not me supporting Kaizer Chiefs not signing players, supporting Kaizer Chiefs not spending money. But I'm saying that we shouldn't be spending money on players that are not worth the price that the market is asking for or the teams are asking for. When it's Kaizer Chiefs, the prices are like overpriced. Like they are so they're so ridiculous. They don't make sense. So I'm saying that to you, Kaizer Chiefs fans, it's us against the world. And if we are divided amongst ourselves, I'm telling you, this media is going to destroy our club. The Bible says that a house that is divided amongst itself cannot stand. And I'm asking you that may we be on the same side. We can argue amongst ourselves, but when you go out there in the media, let's not talk bad of our team, because already the team, it's against the world. The season hasn't even started, but already people are saying the Kaizer Chiefs won't finish in the top 5, won't finish even in the top 8. Some of you already are believing that, and you are perpetuating that Kaizer Chiefs won't finish in the top 8. Why? Have you seen already tomorrow? I mean, you don't even know what's going to happen in the next minute. You don't even know what's going to happen in your life in the next second. But you are telling Kaizer Chiefs that they won't make it. They won't be in the top 8. Based on what? If we have profiled players based on what the coach needs, who are you to then say these are not the right players? Until they kick the ball, we can't tell. We can't tell. So I'm asking you, let us stand and fight for our team against these so-called big platforms that go out tarnishing the name of Kaizer Chiefs. You won't take me serious because I'm a small YouTuber. It's fine, but I'm just asking you to think and protect the brand. And this is what I'm asking to the players. Protect the brand. Protect the brand on and off the field. Protect the brand. On our end, we're going to protect you. As long as you're giving your all. It doesn't matter as long as you're giving your all. And we see that you are trying. We're going to protect you. But as for us fans, let's protect these guys. Let's protect these guys. Guys, I don't know. I'm out. FC Amakhosi, signing here. Cheers.